Throughout the ages, man has worshipped many things. Faceless gods in the heavens, kings of yores, slabs of granite countertop fallen from the sky, and ass on Pornhub. Yet, these powerful men, women, fallacies created to take y'all's cash and ass on Pornhub come and go within a generation. However, one thing has remained, celebrated by pharaohs, worshipped on YouTube, from Grumpy to Nala on Rule 34, cheeseburgers to our roommate Frank, the star of Crumbums. Crumbums comic on Twitter and Instagram. Kittens continue to reign supreme. But in 1993, a sacrilegious shit-dick kid was given a heavenly kitten some classic 90s sass. My name is James.
I'm Nicole.
And we are Mostly Speaking Sentai. Ooh, like we've said before, listen to that bass line.
Leave it in.
Leave what in?
Leave it in. The other stuff we were saying earlier. You can put it in here. It's fine if you just put it in. I just want you to leave it in.
No. I don't know if this is going to be part of the podcast. I needed Nicole to also say, listen to that bass line.
I thought we were done doing that.
No, we are still doing it.
You said we were done.
Leave this in. Let's leave it. Just leave it in. Let's go. We're doing it live.
This is hectic.
I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Stop referencing that.
It's all live.
I had to turn Tyler down. Well, my name is James. That's Nicole. I'm not letting anyone speak until I introduce everyone. Follow us at MSS Pod on Twitter, Facebook, at MSS Podcast on Instagram. You can email us, msspod@yahoo.com. Check out her Etsy store. And today, you've already heard him speak. We've talked about him before. He's the greatest of guests and my best friend, just behind Frank and Nicole. I'm sorry you got bumped down from a cat.
It's okay. I don't sleep with you. Like Frank and Nicole do in different ways.
Yeah. You've heard him. You love him. MCD.
It's the Dizzle, my bros. It's the Dizzle.
You had to censor yourself.
No, I didn't.
Oh,
I wasn't gonna say that. I wasn't gonna say the N-word.
No, you were going to say Izzle, but with the N.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say that.
Oh,
that's terrible.
It was coming out.
I'm
coming out. I want the Gorm to know.
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot. We just watched the damn show. We just watched the whole show.
Speaking of this show, I got an episode summary. We were goofing during they were goofing during the intro, but this part, I'm fine if you guys goof and laugh. We got an episode summary.
So you got to tell us when we can goof?
No, I'm not. No, I don't think he's trying to tell us when we can goof. I think he's just trying to wrangle us in because we were going to have Emily be that person, but she's taking a nap in the corner.
It is weird that we are screaming and she is zonked out.
She's all the way zonked.
Okay.
It's not.
Emily. Man, she's still zonked. And I screamed that whisper.
She will brag about it. She's a phenomenal sleeper. She's a great sleeper. She's very good at it.
Okay.
So yeah, tell us about the episode, James. Tell them about the episode because I know all about it.
We watched 3 episodes. In case you haven't watched these, this is a rundown. You will understand the episodes to a T by listening to this summary. So in today's episode, just checking my levels to make sure they're fine. I'm going to turn me up just a little bit.
This guy's a fucking nerd.
All right. In today's episodes.
Did you say S?
All right. In today's episodes, starting with episode 17, a new hero has arrived. We meet Ko, a skateboarding scamp much like Bam Margera, except no redeemable or marketable qualities. For some reason, he's being chosen as the coveted KibaRanger. That's a ranger we just learned about. Maybe Kitty Sword likes his confidence. But we, the current audience, have a woke hindsight and see his confidence is simply desperation from being a street youth, robbing co-eds after assaulting them.
Wow, that's the first thing I wrote.
King so cool.
You stole my joke. You stole my joke that I had already written. I wrote, we're starting off with assault.
Yeah, it's fine. You can still say that.
No, you stole it. It's over now.
All right. King So Cool himself is an ally to women and wants to beat down a punk-ass kid, but is thwarted by the giraffe neck lady from Salmon Max after the drug use a traveling carnival brings with it. We then see Button Boy, a child covered in buttons. He's gormed up with 2 ladies. Boy's got hella steez, son. Back to
ladies.
Ko, though. No, including giraffe neck lady. He comes with 2 ladies.
Gotcha. Yeah, he does.
Back to Ko, though. To rub salt in Reen's open emotional wound, then tear it wide open, this shit kid is enacting squatter's right. You got that right. Kid knows the law. You have to in order to navigate...
No, he doesn't. He doesn't know shit about the law.
Hey, as I was just about to say...
That's a law.
Squatter's rights is...
Squatter's rights is straight up a thing, but that's not what this kid is doing.
All right. Nope.
And she said he could.
Hey, he's enacting squatter's rights. You have to know the law in order to navigate the mean streets of Dairanger, dodging Gorma and grabbing tit, baby. On some Disney's Sword in the Stone-ish, a movie I have never seen. Ko yanks the kitty sword from a slab of rock and gets big. For real, he's made a big boy. Kitty sword...
Just like Tom Hanks.
Yeah. Kitty Sword talks through Ko in a manly lion voice like Matthew Broderick and says, I'm the KibaRanger and chewing bubblegum, but I've ran out of bubblegum. Bing, bang, boom. Button Boy and his harem of stretched women retreat.
My favorite part of the introduction is that James's idea of a tough man is Matthew Broderick.
No, I said in a manly lion voice.
Okay, sorry. A manly voice. The idea of a manly voice from James is Matthew Broderick.
But what
Star of such phenomenal films as Godzilla 2000.
Or Lion King.
No.
That's why the connection there.
Nope, there was no.
Ko is then having a goddamn romp in episode 18, The Secret of Byakko-chan. Popping massive ollies like Cody Van Lente in the 6th grade on his zero deck.
Are you shitting me? You're bringing up just some people we went to high school with?
You are bleeding into everyone's microphones. Just please, just get closer to the mic and have a...
quit bleeding.
Just... Because Nicole has to be cranked up in order to even pick up on a microphone. We gotta make sure you're not so much in her stuff. It'll be easier to mix.
Stewie.
I'm doing my best, James. I really am. I promise.
But like I was saying, popping massive ollies, much like Cody Van Lente in the 6th grade on his zero deck, making even Mason O jealous. Oh, speaking of Ko is also using his powers to be a human manhole street grate, blowing schoolgirl skirt up. Someone should blow this kid's jaw up. Am I right, MC Deep? That's written on the paper.
You wrote a call.
Reen is understandably upset with Ko living with her, and the others don't seem to care that much. Kid's got a ladder into her apartment attic, which, I have to admit, is pretty gnarly.
Yeah, especially on the fly.
Absolutely.
On the fly, he was like, I do happen to have a ladder. This will be a perfect room for me, the attic.
No, how the fuck does he know where the...
Yeah, it's just, like, how does he even know that the attic is there?
There's a hole in the ceiling you can pull down.
Maybe.
But
I don't know. It seems far-fetched.
The whole thing is...
When I was in the 4th grade, there was a little area in a roof outside my class's window that I wish I could make into a little room and chill out. After school, watch Toonami and play Final Fantasy VIII, a.k.a. the best Final Fantasy game. If you don't like it, if you do not like it, it's only because you don't have mad skills or simply because you're a cuck.
No, it's because you're a person who doesn't like to spend 90% of their gameplay grinding for spells.
Ooh, speaking of grinding, Reen.
Ew.
I wish I were Reen, baby.
What do you want to grind on Reen, or do you wish you were Reen?
No, I wish I were Reen grinding on Nicole.
Your wildest fantasy, you are a woman in a lesbian relationship with your current girlfriend?
Yes.
Yeah. Sexy as hell. I'd be hella wet. All right, let's get back to this intro, baby. You want to know what? I'm glad you guys are responding to this because our past guests have not. That one said, "What is this?" And I said, "I'm glad you reacted that way." All right. We learn Ko's got mommy issues. Sorry, but I think it's his mom that has child issue. Kid's a bratty prick.
Kid's a bratty prick.
Ko does do one thing right, though. Murder earring lady, who looks much like one of my sister's punk rocker friends from high school. In the end of the episode, Ko lets us remember he's a monster by lifting Rin's skirt up. This is the only time I do not wish I were her. Finally, episode 18. I will sum this up quickly. Ko falls in love with a girl way out of his league and he doesn't deserve love. Yes, I am saying a 9-year-old fictional character does not deserve love.
You're
That's
also
how
saying a
bad
9-year-old fictional character is way too attractive for a different 9-year-old fictional character.
Hey, all I'm saying is Byakko-chan be kitty sword.
What? What is that even a thing? What does that mean?
Hey, it means
Byakko-chan is the kitty sword.
yeah. I
gotcha.
He's kitty sword, baby.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Oh, so this episode, how Tyler?
Me.
How'd you like this?
Tyler is also my name. He called me MC Deep earlier.
Yes. How'd you like this?
Wait, I just want to preface to anyone who's listening to this that you guys have known each other for such a long
Yes.
Yeah, it's been like 8 years now.
Yes, man.
So James will not be afraid to just be his most weird self.
Oh, absolutely.
And you can just assume that if I'm not talking, I'm probably laughing so hard that I'm crying.
The thing
That's
about
fair.
MC Deep and I, we lived together.
We did.
He was mere feet away from me, just cranking it.
That's correct.
And
Because there was
likewise,
like what, 2 times there was a girl in there? That's about it?
in your room or my room?
My room.
Probably. That girl that I thought I could have swore you told me a story where she was giving you a hand job and then before you came, she just put her finger on the hole.
No.
You told me this story.
I think I made a joke about that.
Okay, and I took it as law.
I think I told a joke about that because I'd heard it on a TV show. It's called Corking.
Yeah, you told me she corked you.
Maybe she did. I don't remember.
Oh, you were too stoned.
You know, we were really into Sting at the time, and she thought maybe holding it over would make it so I didn't come, so that I could,
Into
be like
Sting?
Yeah, you know how Sting
The wrestler?
No, the singer.
Oh,
He's like he doesn't come.
Oh.
He's like super into tantric. So he said he hasn't ejaculated in years.
Oh, sucks.
Because
Suck.
he edges himself. Like Sting is really into edge.
Just think if finally, if right
Sorry,
now
Sting.
he were to just blow a load, how great that would feel.
Thank you for that visual.
Yeah.
I know I bring it up all the
to
time.
be fair, he's probably blowing lots of loads in his sleep.
I had a vasectomy that I've
Whoa,
spoke about
drop
it
the
on
ball, drop the
other
ball.
podcasts.
He talks
but
about it like just
Like a point of pride.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I got my dick fixed, boy. No babies for me.
Ooh, not speaking of dicks, I got a vasectomy.
I thought you were gonna say, not speaking of dicks, I got a vagina.
I really thought that's what she was gonna say too.
Put that mic a little closer
No,
to your face.
because you just like to bring
I'm
it
trying
up.
not to write. I try not to be too loud for you.
But as you get further back, it's going to change the sound and you get quieter.
Yeah.
I can just turn you down a little bit. I think you were up a little bit, but on the vasectomy, I couldn't ejaculate for a week afterwards, and I did. And I also regret doing it because it hurt so bad because I still wasn't fully healed. But they said a week, and I was like, I woke up in the middle of the night after 7 days, and I was like, it's a week now. I'm going to jazz it. It was, no, I'm not kidding, a forceful load.
No, I think I'm remembering the story. I don't think I told you I corked. I think I told you I came on the ceiling.
No, you told me. I think you've also told me you came on the ceiling.
I did come on the ceiling in that trailer.
Oh, no. Just
Devilman Crybaby style?
Or just like the trailer of Scary Movie.
What?
Remember, he comes so hard she flies up on the ceiling.
Oh, yeah.
So gross.
So we're talking. I'm sorry, I'm derailing you. I know you guys have a whole. We're talking about Dairanger. We're talking about this Super Sentai.
But we also
Are we or are we talking about dicks?
I wanna help you stay on track.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be the kind of guy who comes in and derails the whole thing with our past stories.
Oh no, it's fine. But what did you think of this?
The
is
show.
Your first introduction to it.
First thing I said was, before I thought about it, because I know, like end of the day, Power Rangers came out after this, but the White Ranger that they showed right in the beginning, straight up Power Rangers just bit that look. Like not even. It's not even just similar. Like it's the same thing. Like,
well, no, they do that for all.
No, and I get that. I just didn't know that.
Oh,
so
okay.
like here he comes up, and I'm like, that's just the white Power Ranger from what I remember as Power Rangers.
No, they will take footage and just copy paste it. They don't reshoot.
Boy, this is sounding more and more like a great, amazing show. The more I hear about it, James.
What? No, Power Rangers copies and pastes.
Oh,
yeah.
Gotcha.
They
Yeah.
take from Super Sentai, copy and paste.
Not just Super Sentai though.
No, yeah, just Super Sentai.
Wait, because Super Sentai there's like different series within them,
yeah.
similar to the way the Power Rangers did it. So that was the first thing I noticed. Second thing I noticed is all of their costumes like remind me a lot of like some of the newer Power Rangers that I see. Like it doesn't just seem like it doesn't feel to me like I remember Power Rangers. It feels like what I think when I see Power Rangers now, because it was their costumes just looked more like that, which was to me a little more elaborate than what the kind of Americanized Mighty Morphin Power Rangers was, because it was all real simple. It was like, thing, and then they had animal teeth or whatever.
Well, no, that's Dairanger. They take.
Whoa! Fucking watch your mouth, dude.
No, why does everyone do that? That's how it's pronounced. It's spelled ZYU.
Yeah, it's more like Dairanger.
Yeah, it's
Dairanger. No, on the theme song they say.
It is,
Dairanger.
yeah. It is sometimes there is a hard J though.
Yeah, I got you.
But it's just like you choose to go with the hard J.
Sorry, I was doing a bit. I was just doing a bit. I know that's what it's really called.
Yeah, that's from that series. They just they have the same exact ones.
Does that mean that those Juju pets are actually Juju pets?
Like ZYU?
The ZHU, ZHU.
Oh no, it's ZYU.
Oh, I thought it was ZH. I was wrong. Sorry. Fucking sorry, everyone.
You're good. You're good.
But just like James and Nicole probably have said a million. Don't add us. Sorry.
Don't add us,
Don't add
baby.
Wow.
You wanna
Actually,
know what?
I disagree. You should super at them, because the more they get added, the more people are gonna watch the show.
Oh yeah.
So at the fuck out of them. Who cares?
We do tell people to eventually add us, but for specific things, we just don't want people flexing their nerd musk at us.
Who gives a shit if they
Don't
flex
add
their
us,
nerd musk?
ass us.
Oh
No, you should at them for sure. Always
send
at
us
them.
ass pics. It's allowed on Twitter. It just gets flagged with a sensitive content.
That's true. You can. That's why.
And I
That's
want
why.
a sensitive ass.
That's why porn stars really love Twitter as their main form of social media, because they could put lots of crazy stuff on that and Tumblr.
Yeah, I was gonna say Tumblr for sure.
I worked at a place that sold concert tickets, and when AC/DC
I'm sorry,
rescheduled,
when did they sell? How were the concert tickets sold?
just okay. I don't want to get into it because I don't want them calling after me. I also don't care about the place anymore, so why go into it? But they sold concert tickets, and when AC/DC rescheduled an entire tour, a porn star on Twitter just blasted us saying like, please like they were asking to be refunded, and just a bunch of creepy dudes were responding to her like, oh, that sucks, baby. Oh, baby, I wish I could be there for you. Oh, baby, I just nutted. We never got that, but I wish. There was once where
it was implied.
Someone just messaged us saying like, hey, please refund me. And I was at work on a work computer. I click on their Twitter profile to find their like name and try and figure out where they're from so I can find an order to see if we even need to respond to them.
Sure.
When I click on it and start scrolling down, all of a sudden, it's just like close-ups of vagina. And I'm like, this is supposed to have a sensitive. This is supposed to have a sensitive. Why is it showing this to me?
Oh my God. Oh my God. That happened at work. We got in a bunch of like Kersimer. It was when he bought all of those like adult books and like old Playboys and stuff. And he was like looking them up to see if they're worth anything. Because we like resell them on eBay. And it was just like, my coworker told me he walked up and it was just like a picture of a vagina, and he just saw a cursor just go whoop, just like close it really quick.
Speaking of sensitive tags, we should talk about dick neck.
Oh yeah, we can get right into it.
I want to talk in depth about dick neck because it doesn't look like dick neck at first.
Yeah, lady.
Apparently this is just gonna be a dick episode.
He's talking about Lady Necklace. And when she extends her neck to like use...
Which we don't ever actually see the extension. We just see either it's in neutral form or it's straight up dick flipping around, dick necking around.
It's very girthy.
It is.
It's so gross.
And you can see, it looks like a muscly arm that just is wiggly. It looks like a wiggly, muscly arm,
but with visual tendons.
Yeah, like that's where the dick part comes in.
Oh, someone once called my dick a dinosaur dick. It just reminded them of a They said it's kind of ferocious and looks like a dinosaur dick.
For those of you who aren't sure, James used to show his dick a lot.
No, this is from someone who was watching me get a hand job.
I wasn't around for that part of his life. I came in a little bit after that.
This is maybe 10th grade.
Yeah, so I met you, you were a senior?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I know. I don't know why this person wasn't getting action, so we invited him to watch me get a hand job.
What?
Normally I say people's full first and last names, but I will not say either people's names in this instance. I'm going to ask you later.
I have never heard of this story at all.
I don't tell ex-girlfriend stories because obviously someone was giving me a hand job.
You literally just did.
Yeah, well, I know I was telling Burger Deep then.
Oh, sorry. I'll just leave for a second.
No, just take your headphones off and you'll be fine.
You don't want to hear about his ex-girlfriend.
I'll still be able to hear you.
Well, she knows all the ex stories from the EP of yours.
Oh, no, I've never shown her that EP.
She knows about it, though.
I don't think she does.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's a C word. It's a C word. I don't want to say it.
C word face EP.
I don't want to say it. It's a little derogative.
Cunt face.
Oh no, clitoris.
Yeah, you can say
face.
it. You're allowed. You're allowed. She's allowed. I'm not allowed.
No, the kooky face.
It's a cuck face.
The cookie face. It's actually cookie face. Cookie.
I'm pretty sure it was cuck face.
So let's see what I've got written for notes. Did you just now learn that the dude who talks to Master Kaku is named Guhan?
No, I just didn't remember.
Oh,
He's
okay.
not
Who the fuck
super.
is that dude?
That's Reen's grandfather or grand uncle, one of the two.
So was he like a Dairanger before?
No, we're recording episodes out of order from the run, Nicole. You'll learn about him on the next 2 episodes. He comes in and he gives...
the next 2 episodes that I couldn't watch because
back 2 episodes.
Oh, you handpicked these episodes for me to watch?
I handpicked them because we needed someone to watch a lot of episodes and I didn't want to ask other people. I knew Tyler would be okay with it.
Well, you should have told me that so I
Oh, by the way, I'm
so
not
confused.
Tyler Wright. I'm not Tyler Wright. I'm the other Tyler.
Yes.
Does not suffocate you with spaghetti.
Not suffocate me with spaghetti.
But he creates all the Dairanger's devices and weapons.
Oh, okay.
Is that guy.
Okay, gotcha. So like okay. So
But how does he just like telepathically talk to Kaku?
Key power.
Key power.
Sure.
That's the answer.
Right.
Because key power apparently is this boundless, limitless thing.
It's whatever you want it to be.
They can explain it away. They can explain any action away with key power. Like, because she's like, key power. Unlock the door. Like, it was like really intense to unlock the door.
Like, they have specific powers, but then it's like, yeah, but you could really just do anything.
Yeah, because the first thing that fucking, hold on, I want to say that
he just like explodes rocks.
The first thing the KibaRanger does is just blow up some rocks.
Yeah.
Just key power. Blow them up.
I guess technically it's when he just like jumps with his skateboard.
Because he got additional leaps from when he hopped over the kid. He hopped over a semi. Tony Hawk style.
Yeah, he activated. Yeah, but before
Tony Hawk with air mode on.
But still, he had to have some sort of magic to do the ollies over people.
No, that's just all leg strength. Remember when you were a kid? You had jacked legs.
You didn't know me when I was a kid.
I remember because I was just riding a bike.
He remembers because all kids have jacked legs.
You ever get kicked in the shin by a kid who you thought was your niece, but hey, that day she wasn't? She just comes up to you, looks you dead in the eyes, and then kicks you in the shin. That's a story of my life.
They're only your niece sometimes.
When she's not kicking the shins, of course.
But what were you saying?
Well, no, I just like the way they introduced him is like this typical 90s miscreant. Like they put him in a cap that's flipped up. They put him on like bright colored clothes and he's skateboarding around. They give him a Game Boy to be like, whatever, man, I'm just gonna play my Game Boy. They introduce us to his weird not parents that were there for 30 seconds and that are okay with leaving their child with a just stranger.
I said, why are they there and why do they feel it's okay to leave a child with a college student?
It could also yes, exactly.
Well, and they don't even, she's not even there when they're there. They don't ask her if it's okay.
Yeah, they also just show up at her house.
Yeah.
It's
so when I started watching this series, I loved it. It was amazing. And then I did the mistake of going on Wikipedia and accidentally reading about the White Ranger, the KibaRanger, and found out he was a 9-year-old boy. I have a long-running joke and hatred of kids in tokusatsu and kaiju films because they gum up the plot. That's all they do. They don't extend it. They don't give anything besides frustration to me. It's terrible. So when I found this out, I was already hating it. So I had this is my relationship with Ko. Hate him. Right off the bat, I got to episode 17 on Shout Factory before I owned it on DVD, and I knew that was a new hero arrives. I knew it was the KibaRanger, and it was maybe a week before I said, okay, I'm going to go into it. Maybe it's not as bad as I think.
Sure.
So I hated him, but then he's a gnarly ass kid doing fucking ollies over people.
With his magnetic boots, with his sticky feet.
And
that skateboard did not leave his foot.
Hey, I take a skateboard up a hill to ride back down at front bottoms, but
fucking sure? Thanks. I'm glad we got that part in.
And he's, going like, being a pretty gnarly 90s kid.
Gnarly. That's what I would say. He's the 90s kid that everybody wishes that they remember themselves as.
Yeah. So within 14...
They all go like, oh, I was that kid. No, you weren't that kid.
Yeah.
He was that kid. He's a
minute,
fictionalized version of what you wish you were.
It went from me hating him to like being, hey, this kid's a cool guy, to him honking her breast, going, oh, and me hating the kid, and never will he be redeemed.
But
He's
he
a
didn't.
shit
But
dick
he
the
didn't
entire
just
time.
honk her boob several times.
Yes,
he honked her boobs and then immediately said, "These boobs are too small for me."
I know. And then I wrote down, because then Byakko.
How many boobs have you touched, 9-year-old boy?
Oh, he's grabbing tit, man. I wrote down, because Byakko also calls her flat chested, and I said, she is not flat chested. She is beautiful, and I would love to be her with those breasts. I would be so excited to be her. And then fucking smooch Nicole. Think about that, Nicole.
I don't want to think about that, Nicole.
Oh my God. Think about that.
Yeah, you want me to imagine you as Rin, not just Rin, but you as Rin making out with your current girlfriend. You want me to imagine that now.
I know why you don't want to envision it.
Because I'll pop a boner.
Wheelie.
pop a wheelie.
Yeah, that's what it's that's what it's called these days, popping a wheelie.
Let's see. What else did I get on here?
I have a bunch right off the bat. Dude who creates all this stuff, what was his name? Starts with a G. Guhan was talking telekinetically through key power, Nicole.
Sure. Sorry, telepathically. Telekinetic means when you move it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the episode we recorded with Monse and Courtney, you said that.
I said what?
Telepathy was when you talk in minds, and telekinesis is when you move stuff around.
Okay. It's all good. But he said to Kaku, you have to help with the birth of the KibaRanger. And I said, Kaku's a midwife. We figured it out. He's not a master. He's not a martial artist guru. He's a midwife.
You know
but
what?
He literally doesn't. He doesn't do anything.
I know.
It's
insane how
the sword does it all.
Yes.
No, but none of the Rangers help this kid become the Ranger. Nothing.
None of them even knew he was a thing. Like Kaku did not tell them.
Yeah, he did.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
He told them they had to awaken.
Yeah.
And they did it.
Awaken.
And they didn't do anything. None of them did anything except for fight the Gorma while the kid was getting the kitty sword.
Speaking of Gorma, Ko also grabs the Gormatis. I said grabbing Gorma gams.
He did.
The triple G.
That's
Speaking
not what
of that,
gams are, but right.
In my book,
what are gams?
Gams are your thighs.
Oh, yeah, no, that makes sense.
I like calling breasts gams because it reminds me of yams. And that reminds me of Eddie Bongs going ham on a song. No one knows who Eddie Bongs is.
Hey, Eddie Bongs knows who Eddie Bongs is.
Yeah.
And I can guarantee there's at least 7 people who know who Eddie Bongs is.
Not listening to this.
Zero of them will be listening to this program.
Unless someone tells Cody Van Lente he came over and we played Power Rangers on the Sega once. He brought his Sega Genesis.
Day?
No, in 6th grade.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like he came to visit you, and I was like, Cody Van Lente, you still talk to him?
I do here and there. I enjoy his company. He enjoys mine.
He's a good guy. I never hung out with him that much.
There was a tiny little bit in high school or in 6th grade where people thought I was cool. And I loved it. And then eventually they started calling me gay. You want to know why? Because I made out with a dude to make out with a girl. Sorry, that's not gay. That's called doing anything to get a smooch from a lady.
Cool story.
Yeah, it was good.
Her name was Jamie something. I can't remember her last name.
I thought you don't tell girlfriend stories.
No, she wasn't a girlfriend. I just smooched.
Wait. Oh, I don't want to say her name if it's the person I'm thinking of.
What?
I don't want to say it.
No, it's probably not. She didn't go to our high school.
Oh, never mind then.
Okay.
I don't know her.
Well, literally no one does.
Hey, guess what?
This podcast is just for us. This is just for me and James. Just me and James
We're
listening
live.
to me and James.
Like I've said, Nicole, I'm painting a picture of my life.
Yeah, you're weird.
And giving them little tidbits each time. Hey, people called me gay for a year and a half, and I had to defend myself of saying, what's gay about kissing a guy to make out with a lady?
If anything, that's incredibly heterosexual.
Yes.
You're aggressively you're so aggressively pursuing action with a female.
Yes.
That you would endure action with a man. That's some 2018 ass shit right there. That's like, it doesn't matter. I'll do whatever I want. I'll kiss dudes, I'll kiss chicks. I'm still straight. That's what I call myself. Like, that's some real fucking true ass yourself shit, man. And I fucking applaud you for it. I do.
Wait, can I bring up, then if we're just doing this now, can I just bring up this picture that a coworker showed me, and I still laugh about it 'cause it's so fucking true. And it's just like this headline that says, "Why aren't millennials donating blood?" And it just shows a picture of a dude going, "'Cause we all gay."
Such an uncut. Guys, I'm going to be completely honest. We did do some sound check, but we are 44 minutes into this.
This is going to be a long ass episode.
We've barely discussed.
The program. We're still on episode 1.
The Phantom Menace.
Wait, it's my turn.
All right, go.
Shit, what do you got?
The cat sword
Kitty sword.
told him to, like, he didn't know who was telepathying into his brain, but he was just doing the things that it told him to do.
Yeah.
Like, he was just like,
I
go
didn't think
rob
about it.
that person. And he's just like, okay.
You're a disembodied voice, probably God.
So I'm like, yeah, just teaching kids to listen to the voice in their head that tells them to do bad things,
because
they'll turn into a ranger.
I think that's because the kitty sword cares only about 2 things, and that's that he is the kitty sword. he's like, I'm the white tiger sword. He's really into that. And then also getting that kid to grab him. Like, he just really wants to be used by that kid. That kid specifically.
I put down maybe Kou is getting schizophrenia early on set and hearing voices. So because he was laughing like a crazy person at the end of the episode. Or it's the kitty sword was real, but what if the entire time the cat was dead and he was like hearing a ghost voice, and then when the like rangers on the last episode see the sword, it's just like a dead-eyed cat just going just dead in the mouth, dead in the eyes, dead.
So, okay.
What would you do with a dead cat?
What would I do with a dead cat?
Tyler.
Tyler. Well, at first I'd take it to the bathroom. And then I'd get my razor and I'd shave it bare.
What the fuck?
And then I'd get my finger lubed up. And I'd say, I fingered my cat.
That's a bit we'll never tell because it's so long. Nicole,
I just want to apologize.
Nicole, what would you do with a dead cat?
We just woke Emily up with the taking the cat to the bathroom, getting my razor up.
Okay, Nicole, what would you do with a dead cat?
I would bury it like a normal person.
You throw in Chicago. Where are you gonna bury this cat?
I don't fucking know.
Flush it down the toilet.
Tyler, you're being so loud. But
I'm doing my best. I'm sorry.
I'll tell you what I'd do with a dead cat. I'd freaking dress him up in a nice Sunday dress, and I'd trounce him around town, like my little daughter or something, and show him off to everyone.
You're gonna show him off like your little daughter?
Yes.
Like that episode of Bajillion Dollar Properties.
Yes, yeah. The Weird Al, you mean?
Yeah.
No, but more of a dandy, you know? Show off my she kitty daughter and say, hey guys, we're on a father-daughter date night. We're going to go see a classic movie, you know, Sword in the Stone, because I've never seen it. I love how Nicole called me out right away at this. It was written on the page saying, I've never seen that movie.
Because I love that movie. And I was like,
all this absolute strangeness is going to cause me to have a conversation with my girlfriend at home. Like, after we're done here, she's going to be like, we need to talk.
It's fine. But he had schizophrenia, had a dead cat. Nicole would bury it, throw one of those things from Super Smash Bros. That get people buried.
Become buried balls.
Yes. I love become buried.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Become to bury.
It's definitely not a pitfall seed.
It's definitely a pitfall seed. But I would yell become buried every time I would throw it at someone.
Yeah,
and
and Brandon would yell get buried.
Get buried, yeah.
All right.
Okay. Let's wrap up the first episode because we're going long.
Okay, well, then I have a lot. Okay, first, Mary...
Rapid fire.
You haven't heard these episodes yet. We're playing a classic game of Mary Finger Kill.
Why finger?
Because it's not as harsh, you know. It's more PG-13.
James. It's not PG-13.
Getting fingered is more PG-13 than having a dick in you.
It's so...
Baby... Hashtag Mary Fingered Kill. Necklace, earring, or ring?
Okay, I'm going to marry ring.
Oh, because she's already got it. You don't have to pay for one.
Don't have to pay for one. I'm definitely gonna fuck Necklace. We all know why.
No,
I'm fucking Necklace.
whoa. What are you doing?
Sorry, I'm fingering Necklace.
Yes, in the mouth.
In the mouth.
That long neck. You're practically.
I'm fisting the mouth.
Yeah, you're arming the mouth.
Arming the mouth.
Arming it with some
not to be
lube.
Not to be confused with giving it guns. I'm not giving the mouth any guns.
Oh yeah, no.
I'm putting my arm deep into the orifice of the mouth.
However, we do own guns here.
I just want to
That's
apologize
a blooper from
again.
an old episode.
And then kill
Earring.
because that's weird to me though, because I'm into girls with big ears. Like I have a weird thing for big ears.
Oh my God, you must love elven women.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Elvish.
Elfish.
You love elven women so much, it's disgusting.
Tyler has a D&D campaign where all it is him married to an elven woman. That's it. There's no battling, no being a hero. It's just him being a good, respectable husband.
I play house in D&D.
Yes.
What's next on your list?
Rapid fire. I did say rapid fire. I was going to bring up
This is rapid for us.
The Senate put a child as a ruler.
Button boy.
I wrote something about that too. Did you already go through this in a previous? What's the Gorma government structure?
Oh, this is
Batron staying for president.
Yes, hashtag Batron staying for president. But the government structure is finally starting to be revealed. In a later episode, we're introduced to the Gorma Palace, which is pretty cool, or super kawaii, as I like to say.
That's not what that means.
I know, baby. So the Senate, we're just being introduced to them. We've been introduced to a bishop before, and that's it.
Okay. So the Senate put this child in charge.
Yes.
In which we find out there's a big reveal.
Yes.
It's the father of Cockring.
Yes.
You
mean
the
Cockring's
son.
the son of Cockring?
Sorry, she's the son of the Cockring, which is a straight up BDSM fantasy boy. That's what he is.
AKA Poppycock.
Yeah, that's what we.
Oh yeah, because it's Papa Cockring, Poppycock. Yeah.
Hashtag Poppycock if you love shot him.
Yeah. Hashtag Poppycock. And then
look at his fucking body. You gotta love him.
But he's full of straps. He's full of straps, full of leathers, and he's got a cock ring for an eye patch. Like, this dude is straight up a BDSM fantasy. There had to be like the person who wrote this had to have some idea of what they were writing.
Yes, but for real, Dairanger has such a focus on the eyeball, and I would like to know why. And that cock ring on his eye does bring focus to his eye. I think that is metaphorically something. It has to be.
Is this show deep enough for that?
Maybe.
I think.
Yeah. There's so much of a focus on eyes.
Is
Either
there?
it's just for gross out purpose or it means something.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, I've only ever
remember-
seen these 3
Yes.
episodes. And apparently there was some weird stuff in it that didn't happen in the other ones because each 3 episode introduced the fight that was going on with text on the screen.
Maybe they did that in the Daddy episodes, Father and Traitor, that we did with
I don't
TC
remember.
when they started fighting Kaku and Iron Face Zaddy or something like that.
Yeah.
Tyler's in for it. He has so many episodes he hasn't listened to already.
That's true because they're not released yet.
Yeah. How about we release that cock ring eyeball, baby?
Go release that cock button.
I'm pretty sure it was Lady
Release
Ring.
that cock ring.
It was Lady Ring that had like her face. She didn't have eyes, but like the eyeball was her mouth.
Wait, was that? I didn't see that. I didn't see the eyeball was as the mouth. I just saw a faceless figure because I wrote faceless monster, and then they did their attack where they announced the number of attacks that they were doing. First attack,
Maybe
second attack.
Maybe it
third
was
attack.
Lady Necklace then. I don't remember.
You can Google it, Chef.
Google it. Yeah, Chef.
It's from another podcast. I don't
Chef
know why I said
Kevin.
it. But
What, dear? Oh, with the eyeball for the mouth because she had the dick neck.
I'm a dick neck dinosaur.
Emily just said that she thinks that it was probably Lady Necklace because of the dick neck.
I'm a dick-neck dinosaur. Something that rhymes with dinosaur. I'm a rhyme zone rapper.
Stegosaur.
No, I was thinking of something that also is dino.
Tyrannosaurus.
Talking about dinosaurs until my mind is sore.
Yes, till my mind is sore is what you said. Yeah, that's good. Button Boy.
Emily is not agreeing. She goes, eh.
Button Boy is a dandy and a badass. He straight up tells his dad off, says, fuck you, I'm not taking orders from you. You put me up for adoption. This general over here, he's my zaddy now, so get bent. Find yourself a new little boy.
That might be my favorite part of the entire series is the way that they sneakily put in tons of exposition just unprompted in conversation.
That's I've said this before. I love this show because it just goes balls out. Here's little of what you need to know and then action. We are going from start to finish, nonstop, done.
Yeah, because like it's the kid who like unprompted, he just goes, "You are my father." So now we know this connection. You abandoned me. My mother abandoned me. Blah blah blah. Connection. Boom. And then we're on to the next scene where we're fighting some guy.
Yeah.
Like that's like I mean, if that's what your focus is on the action, like that's a really good way to do exposition. I didn't hate it. It was just weird and out of place.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when Koo goes on, we're not on that part yet.
Oh no, we can, or since you can quickly touch on it.
Well, you know, because Koo went on the date with that girl, and like he's like, "Oh, I'm glad you came on this date with me. I'm glad I came on this date with you. We're both outcasts. We're both, you know, like," and it was just him without any prompting, just like, "Yes, we are both this. We are both motherless, and we both are like street kids. So like we don't have family." And they like just kind of put that in there.
One is a latchkey kid, and then one is a street kid.
Speaking of his mother, though, we did meet his mother.
Yeah, and she just let me quickly. She brands him, and when the little girl gets pinched,
literal branded.
Yes, when she gets pinched, he is looking at a mother pinch a child. I wish it was punched. I would love a mother to punch Ko in the face.
Courtney and Monse would really love for them to punch that child.
I
don't know you, Courtney and Monse. Maybe I'll meet you one day. How you doing?
They wanted to come over to meet you. For real, they did.
They could have.
I did put down, as he's looking at her getting pinched, he thinks back to him getting branded.
By Aubrey Plaza.
Yes. And pretty much saying, oh, pinching is as, it hurts as bad and is as bad to do to a child as a fiery brand.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. And therein lies the true drama of the Dairanger series, is the wild connections they draw between things. It's good. It's like, I'm not gonna lie, James. I was like, I gotta watch this fucking show. Like, I said that to Emily.
You said that to me.
I said it to you. You're gonna make me watch this fucking show. But I mean, you know, I knew I was gonna have a good time either way because I was doing it with you. But it was a fine show. It's like a fine weird show if you want to watch something weird that like also has enough to go on to joke with. So like, yeah. It's not a bad show. I gave it a lot of shit, but it's a okay program.
I thought you were about to say, and I gave it 2 thumbs up.
I didn't.
You don't need to add us. I Googled it. It was Lady Earring.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She had the hair.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice her eye. I thought she also had eyes.
No, her eyes are closed and her mouth is the eyeball.
Shit.
Her eyes are down here.
Nope.
I was pointing to where I wish I had breasts.
You do have breasts, James. You know that, right?
But they don't feel like, you know.
They don't feel like titties.
Yeah. We say boobies on here.
Oh, sorry.
I've also said titties multiple times.
I never cared for the word boob, just as a weird side thing.
I'm gonna rattle off some of my notes for the first episode. I had a skateboard just like Ko did. It didn't work well. Then I upgraded to a freaking birdhouse, Tony Hawk style.
Bitch.
Reen should have used key power to sack tap Ko. That's the only way. That is the only way you can get respect from a D-bag like him.
That's true. You got to get him with a sack tap. I was there. I went to 8th grade.
So here's a question. And also, it will end up to a weird story about my life. Ko is living the dream of a kid being put into a superhero team. Did you ever...
parentless kid who becomes a superhero, and he also gets to fondle women, which apparently is just okay.
No, let's throw all of that out. Was there any TV show or team fictional that you want, or I guess if you wanted to be part of the freaking Wisconsin Green Bay Packers, go for it. Tyler, did you ever dream of being in a team?
Oh, like for sure. When I was a young kid, I was way into Power Rangers.
Yes.
Like I was super. I used to do this. I used to make karate chop noises by closing my mouth and going. You probably couldn't even pick that up. It was so bad. I would blow air from the back of my throat into my closed mouth to go like a cook, like a. But it was like a.
Yeah, I don't know why that doesn't even sound.
Don't know why I did that. I also used to have this weird fantasy that I had all of the. This is fucking weird. I had a fantasy that I had all the action figures for all of. All of the Power Rangers.
No,
but the problem was they were on the top of my shed, and I couldn't get to them because I'm too little to climb on the top of my shed.
Did you actually have them, or
no,
this? Okay,
I didn't. I never did.
This is good. I always wanted the toys, but my parents never bought them. So friends of mine who had them, I loved going over there. However, I did get Big Bad Beetleborg toys and loved them. I loved the Beetleborgs.
I like the design of Beetleborgs. Yes. They're cute little bugs.
The show is not good. I want to see the source material because that looks dope. Did you ever, Nicole, have a team you wanted to be in?
No, I don't think so. I mean, maybe like Totally Spies.
Oh my God.
I wanted to be in Totally Spies. Are you
I love
me?
that show.
I put on the Totally Spies DVD at Family Video sometimes, but like I would just put on the Totally Spies DVD we had in the free kids section. I don't work there much anymore, but it's fine. I've got a better job.
What team or thing do you think I wanted to be in?
Oh, I know what it is.
What?
Powerpuff Girls.
It was that weird fucking show that you showed me a while ago. That was like a ripoff. It was so bad. I don't remember what it was called, but it was like these kids and they could like go into the internet and fight things.
That's the like samurai gnarly
Code
super
Lyoko?
squad. No, it was taking from Gridman. It was another Saban thing. No, that is not what it was.
It was like a live action and it was so fucking bad.
Absolutely not. I wanted to be a Digidestin so bad.
You still do.
I know. And when I was thinking of this question, I was like, oh, of course, Digidestin, because
I would have guessed Powerpuff Girls because you're also very into them.
Yeah, but
Digimon
I
is
would
like
have
your
wanted
love,
to be a villain more than
That's fair.
a Powerpuff Girl.
That's fair.
Because
they had some really good villains and Powerpuff Girls, like
amazing
really
villains.
really complex and interesting villains.
Yeah, like the Amoeba Boys.
The Amoeba Boys were phenomenal. They were their bit was fucking good. They were very, very good.
Yes, but with the Digidestin, I said, oh, I would finally have a close knit friend group because we'd all be in this internet scheme.
That's kind of like the internet thing you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, I guess it is. Yes, you're very almost on.
Except
you're on brand.
They weren't on the internet. They were in the digital world.
But it was still internet based.
Yeah.
And I always thought, oh, I could be close to a girl and get to know her and maybe fall in love. And then it clicked. The first, even though Nicole says, oh, this isn't a thing or no one uses this word, my sexual awakening was watching Digimon when Rika in series 3, when they Matrix Digivolve and like the DNA Digivolve, their clothes like come off. And it was on Fox Kids, and I was watching it and I said, well, what is this? What? And I remember the following Monday I came
real hard.
I wish.
Yeah, you just paused after that.
The following Monday, I came.
I came to school, and during recess, I was talking to someone, and just baffled, I said, her clothes were off, and it was on TV. I don't get it. What is this?
What is this strange feeling? I
And then-
feel down here.
And then I came hard.
And then you came hard. And you've never stopped coming hard.
Came hard.
Hard through life's sexual awakenings.
Okay, we are on to the second episode we're discussing.
We do gotta kind of move quickly through these because me and Emily have a date tonight.
Okay, yes. I'll go with major ones. The KibaRanger had a kinky gag on Byakko.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, he did. He
That
was like,
part
"Don't
was
gag
so
me."
funny.
Ooh, gag me with a spoon? No, gag me with a sword, kitty man.
He's just like, shut the fuck up, and just like put some string around him.
Yeah, where did he even get that weird... maybe it was a jump rope? That's the
No,
kind of
I
thickness.
thought, didn't he, wasn't it like
He just had a string.
like on his wrist, wasn't it?
Could be.
Maybe.
What else do we
I
got?
have a question.
Yeah, what's up, baby?
Because I don't really remember any of the episodes, just like in general. Okay, so the sack that Kitty Sword tells him to go steal in Rin's apartment.
Yeah.
It's taped behind a current framed photo.
Yeah, so are you asking how that got there?
Yeah, I was saying like the name must be related because like how else would his grandfather be in there?
No, that's Rin's.
That's Rin's apartment.
That's Rin's apartment, and that's Rin's grandfather, granduncle, and he put that there
Yeah.
Yeah.
in a previous episode.
Yeah, and the Kitty Sword says that Ko's grandfather put it there.
No, I think that might be. So they say it's technically her grand uncle or great uncle. I think how the subtitles might be doing something lost in translation, just like how everyone's saying, "Oh, you're my big brother," or little brother, or little sister, big sister. I think it's just something lost in translation that we don't have a word for.
Yeah, I don't remember specifically him saying that your grandfather put it there for you. But then again, I was writing for a lot of the early parts. I stopped writing partway through because
Me too.
I couldn't pay attention because there was so much dialogue. And like I really wanted to gather everything that I could for fuel for this. But really, we just ended up talking about our dick stories from our past, you know. But like I think
dead kitties, baby.
we did talk about dead kitties for a little while. But I just think that the show is.
Hey, quick thing. You're breathing into the mic, Nicole.
Is this
Oh
better?
my God.
I just think that like that the way that the I've lost my whole fucking train of thought. It's okay. I liked the show. I had a good time watching the show with you, and it was fine. It was a good show.
Let me just get some more stuff. Already got that out. Shoji is...
this was episode 2. This is the one where he straight up killed Necklace.
Yes.
Or not Necklace, Earring. And that is dark.
Yeah.
He doesn't... This is like definitely kids television,
Yeah.
for sure.
And they show blood
fucking,
too.
And she was like coming through with blood streaming down her face like, my last words. Then actually dies. Doesn't like dissipate or turn into crumbs or something silly. She just is dead.
I would say this on Dragon Ball. When Krillin dies the first time, that is dark. It's savage. Well, did you just plug that in all the way?
Yeah.
Can you only hear me in one headphone now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have to unplug it and slightly plug it in. Like,
okay.
It'll be like a 3-ring
Got it.
type.
I got
okay,
you.
awesome.
I found it.
He just unplugged his headphones. I might edit that out. I don't know, baby.
Nah, leave it in, boy. Let's go in raw.
Yes. Ooh, no, thank you. I wear condoms when I fuck, bro.
Okay.
I double bag.
Okay. One thing we do need to super talk about.
Yes.
Before
dicks.
no. Before we finish, we will have not done
His
this
lady dick neck.
this 3-episode fucking opus without talking about the howling new stars. Ki power.
His special move.
His special move to summon Axl Rose, an Asian Axl Rose, to hairband to sing the person to death.
Yeah, but I think it was bonkers and crazy, but it does fit that he did that to Earring, who has big ears. I think that's the only.
I don't know if that's what it was. I think that's because you've seen more episodes than this past this.
He does use it again,
and he does the same power, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a different band though.
Oh, that's weird.
I don't remember what band it was.
Okay, so what other questions do you need me to answer? Because we are running low on time.
Okay.
Wait, can I just say Can I say my notes?
Yeah, of course.
They brush off him assaulting people by saying that they're pranks. They want you to feel bad for him, but he's really just like a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah,
exactly.
And Shoji learned how to creep from Kaku.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's just creeping on him.
Is Kaku a creep?
Oh, no. And we can't do this. We can't not talk about how they just started taking kids' pants off.
Oh my God. Yes. I forgot about that.
Yes.
In order to find the brand that was on
an arm.
Was on an arm. They were taking off all the children's clothes and having them run around in underwear.
It was so fucking weird.
Yeah, that's bizarre.
It's it's gonna be on his right arm. We'll take his whole shirt and pants off just to be sure.
Pants first.
Pants first.
Hey, socks, forget them. We're Gorma. We do not know what an arm is. We know eyeballs and thick necks.
Eyeballs and thick necks.
I want to
thick
ship
chodish necks.
I want to ship Lady Dick Neck and Poppycock.
Ew. How much time do you guys have?
We should probably roll out around. We should try to roll out around 5:30, but that's not 6 o'clock. The thing's at 8, but we want to go eat food, and then we gotta head out there.
Guys, your clocks are set to Michigan time. It is only 4:20.
Oh shit!
Blaze it.
Thank God.
Oh shit!
I couldn't figure out why you were so stressed out.
Oh shit!
Okay, yeah, we got time.
We got time.
You have time. What are you trying to do here?
I thought it was later than it was.
This episode is running long anyway, though.
That's okay. Fair.
We still have other stuff to.
I know, so we're good.
We're trash.
Just with notes, I do have one thing I wanted to touch on. Where is
Carmen Sandiego?
The be her friend. How the teacher just said, "This girl's new. Be her friend."
Yeah, it was no like, this is her name. This is where she came from. Try to be nice to her. It's like, no, you be her friend.
God, I wish people in high school did that to me.
Ooh,
I had a good friend core group.
Yeah, you did. You had
especially
Caker,
you.
You had me later on. You had Tyler.
I remember
Wright,
the first time I ever came over to your house and you showed me
your penis.
No, blame him. He showed me Weird Al, and
Yep.
that's when I fell in love with Weird Al.
That's what he calls his penis.
Ooh, he's a Weird Al.
No, you're thinking of Weird Al because of its shape.
Okay.
Hey, are you more of like an 80s Weird Al, or do you straighten your pubes like Fresh Day Weird Al?
I actually prefer more of his newer stuff. I think he gets like.
No, I'm saying, do you maintain your pubic hair?
Do you take a
remember your Weird
straightener
Al
my
is-
to your
it's my Weird Al.
pubes?
No, I do maintain.
Yes.
I do keep it nice and trim around there as best I can. For my sake and for Emily's sake.
I just said it and forget it. It doesn't make sense.
From what I remember, you don't really shave your pubis. You just shave your balls
No, I do with
and the shaft.
No,
Oh my God.
I use a buzzer on my pubes, but I will sometimes
wanna
take a
apologize
razor
again?
on my testicles.
Yeah,
Just
that's
to
yeah.
everyone.
To make it nice and fresh, baby.
Why am I here?
That's fair. That's a fair question. Nicole, we'll keep you in the loop here. Sorry. We get in our own little world sometimes.
Can we want to talk about my pubes?
Oh, Nicole.
Because I have alopecia, so I don't have any.
That's why we didn't include you in the conversation. Get out of here, you pubeless person. For some reason on Pokemon Snap, I named our save Mom Pube. I don't know why.
Why Mom Pube?
I would love to sell that cartridge, and someone gets it, plugs it in, and sees save Mom Pube.
Very good.
I lend it to a friend. They turn it on. I say, "Hey, you can start a new save, but don't delete the old ones." And just sees Mom Pube. Shoji is a real man.
Oh, I know why.
Why?
Because I would say your mom, and you'd say your mom's pubes.
Yeah, because if I said your mom back, she would just be like, it's not annoying to me. So I had to up it and make it gross. And I was like, your mom's pubic mound.
Mound?
Yeah, that's what you call it. The pubis moundus? That's not. It is called a pubis mound.
Oh, boy, that's awful. That's an
But-
awful
He's like,
name.
oh, this plate is dirty. I'm like, your
you learn
mom
something
is
new every day, but
dirty.
sometimes it's not something you want
And
to
then
learn.
he'd be like, your mom's pubes are dirty. And then I'd be like, ew. And he'd be like, yeah, then stop saying it.
Yeah, or I'm going to keep talking about your mom's pubis mound.
And that's where mom pube came from.
Pube mound. So Shoji is a real man and would make a great father, guys. He is such an amazing person. I wish he were my friend. I'm sorry, Burger, but if he were in the equation, you would be bumped down to number 4. It would go Nicole, Shoji, Franklin,
You're bumping Frank down too.
Tyler. Frank just walks in and goes, "Meow," and then leaves.
Wow.
He goes, "Meow."
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do.
Shoji, he's a great guy. When we are introduced to the girl's mom, she says, "I didn't make dinner.
Yeah.
You'll just have to find something yourself."
She didn't
and
figure it
leaves.
out.
She didn't even say she didn't say you'll have to. She goes, I didn't cook dinner. Find yourself something to eat.
Yeah.
Like, not like a suggestion. It's like, you better fucking eat.
Yeah, and then
but
gets
I'm not feeding you.
A little pinchy pinch. And then
That was later, but yeah.
Where are you going? Out.
Being a mom doesn't mean you have to love your children. That was a line
yeah,
that she
it
said.
is. Oh, God, I wish my mom lived by that ideology. Am I right?
No.
Maybe she'd back off
not
and
at all.
quit telling me to turn down my music and,
You live states away from your mother.
she constantly...
You're the one that tells me to turn music down.
Hey, music should be listened at a reasonable volume. It does not need to be super loud.
No, it will be at a reasonable volume. And he's like, no, that's too loud.
Well, James has got really sensitive sound engineer ears.
Yeah. I'm just a little... No, it's because I don't want a noise complaint. We got a noise complaint once.
Did you really?
It's because we were listening
Yeah, and
on
he's
the
been
big speakers.
obsessed with
I'm so
it.
scared. I want to be able to renew
He's
our
been
lease.
shushing me.
Because she screams during at
Sex?
midnight. Oh God, I wish. It's me. I'm the screamer.
You know what? You are, and I've heard it. It is not really screaming. I have heard you have sex through the wall.
Those were not walls. That was just a sheet of paper practically in that
Yeah,
trailer.
it was definitely
It was
just the paneling.
No, that's not me having sex. That's
That's
just
what I
me
heard.
ejaculating.
No, you were with someone.
No, I'm saying that's not the that's
Getting googie.
that's just me ejaculating. That's
Yeah.
not me in
No, I know.
Midway?
I know what I
Please,
heard,
let's
James.
go through the process.
hashtag roommate cum.
Hashtag. Let's start this. Let's get this trending. Hashtag roommate come.
Tell us your stories of all the times you've heard your friend not have sex cum.
Yeah,
Hashtag
if they're having
no walls, just wood paneling.
Yeah.
no walls, just wood paneling.
That I don't think that was even real wood.
No, it wasn't. It was definitely like some sort of plaster.
All right,
Plastic.
let's ring we noticed had a
Plyboard.
package.
Yup.
It was either a package or
Lady
I said
ring.
or I had a beefy labia.
Yeah, that one's a little gross.
We're getting pretty blue on this, but we only have 2 more things to talk about.
That's true.
First-
So yeah, I just think that tights is an odd choice if you're gonna cast your lady characters as dudes.
Or just
with
tuck
dudes.
it.
Or tuck
tape
it.
it.
Well, James,
But then-
not everyone is you.
But
Then-
you're also fighting. Like,
But then when
That's
if
why
you
you
ever see
tape
their
it. That's why you tape it.
I don't know if that would hold up.
But if you ever see their butts, you might see like the poking out of like a testicle and
behind?
penis head imprint.
Oh man, and also Koo was
Penis.
rocking a moose knuckle at one point
Yeah, he was.
because he had his short shorts on.
No, man, that kid's a bitch. He's got a goddamn camel toe. Fuck boy.
Are you gonna be okay?
Are you bleeding?
A little bit, yeah.
Why?
Because I was itching my arm and there was apparently a scab there.
Oh, baby. It's kinky as hell. Okay, let's please. We have 2 more things to talk
Two
about.
more things to get through.
You have not heard in recent episodes, we have realized that Gorma, when they are named, it's either occupation and noun or noun and occupation or a title. In like
Gotcha.
Lady Ring. That's it's a lady meaning ladies and lords. You have
Key jester.
Key jester.
Was it cherry vicon?
Yes.
Or cherry tree? Cherry blossom?
Cherry Blossom Vicon, yes.
So
We're asking, what would your Gorma be? Mine, I just came up with it. It was the first things that came into my mind. I just said hamburger manager. That would be my Gorma. I'd be like a hamburger monster. Of course, have a big ol' eye somewhere, eating people and children, luring them in with my sweet McDonald's scent, and then go.
That's always a tough thing for me, just particularly because I just have trouble defining myself. So like to reduce what I've got going on into adjective noun.
Do you think me boiled down, would you describe me as a hamburger manager?
Yeah.
Yes, technically I was a manager at Burger King,
Yeah,
but
that was how I met you. You were hamburger manager James.
all right.
No, I'm kidding. I
Nicole
know.
was coffee craftsman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because she drinks coffee and she's a craftsman. Also, she drinks coffee while
Well,
crafting.
it's like coffee crafter.
yeah.
Ooh, or should it be crafty coffee?
Yeah, I'm cool with that. She's crafty.
She gets around
She's crafty.
and she's always down.
She's crafty.
There's some words here.
She's crafty.
And she's just my type.
She's crafty.
Yeah, there we go.
That's a Beastie Boys song.
Shit, man.
And of course, because I don't remember lyrics, all I know is she's crafty. And I was also, when I initially said that, I was quoting the end when the beat drops off and goes, she's crafty.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck, this is a tough one for me. So it would have to be like, shit, man. Big Boy. I'm just the rapper Big Boy. Yeah, I could say Bank Boy. I was thinking something like that. Bank Boy. Bank Boy would be a good one for me, I think, because I've been calling myself Bank Boy a lot when I'm dressed up for work.
I would go more with
Bank Man, yeah.
Something banker.
maybe
Dank banker.
Ooh.
Dank Baker. Dank Banker. I love it. Dank Banker. That's it. I'll be Dank Banker, the Gorma.
Dank Banker.
Dank
yes.
Banker.
And
Getting
along
that green.
Getting
Yes.
that green. Dank Banker. Okay. So Dank Banker.
all right. And then finally, Tyler's already been thinking about it. He told me.
A little bit, but man, I'm so off on it.
So, what would your star power be? In Dairanger, if you're listening for the first time, all of the Rangers have a special star power. You have fire, mind star. No, not mind star. Fire, wind, time, phantom, and gravity. And also some rock and roll star bullshit now.
New star, howling new star is what he is. He's the howling.
Is that
new
what
star.
you're gonna
No.
be howling new star?
He's
Okay.
No, that's
All
what.
right.
That's what. That's what KibaRanger is. He's howling new star.
Hey, I use the Howl app star. That's how I listen to my podcasts.
Man,
Dick.
it's again. You're having me boil myself to an essence, and that's just
No, this
tough
is
for
just
me.
things you think would be cool.
just a
Oh,
big
things I
old
think would be
dick.
cool.
Yeah.
Fucking the Nintendo star, because I've been just jamming hella Nintendo recently.
All right. How would that help the team?
How would that help the team? I would pull out my Nintendo 3DS and I would open up the 3DS camera, and through it I would use it as an aiming reticle to shoot various characters out that would just swarm and get them.
I thought what you were going to say was you were going to whip out your 3DS and show them the 3D side, but kind of offset to make them go, oh,
you know what?
eye.
You know what? That sounds more like something that would be in Dairanger than what I said.
Yes. No, yours would...
I'm just going to confuse their Gorma eyes with my 3D.
Oh my God, I didn't even think about that. They only have one eye. It would confuse them even more. I was thinking when I look at Nicole, I'll always make the joke if she's on the train and playing DS. I'll say, man, that picture quality is crappy because she has the 3D set on and I'm not looking at it.
Really? You play with the 3D setting on?
Sometimes.
Jesus,
but I just play Animal Crossing, so it's not like...
Whoa!
Yeah.
Here comes Tom Nook.
Look at these
Tom
trees.
All right, you'd be the Nintendo star. I like that. You came up with it quickly, and it makes sense.
Yeah, it does. And my power would be to confuse the Gorma eye by blinding them because they just can't seem to perceive 3D.
Yes.
I was gonna say I think that's my favorite one, but then I remembered Courtney.
Did she do the pity star?
No, she did the horn star.
The horn star.
Yes.
The horn star. That was good. Horn star was a good one.
Wait so on episode 3, our friend PJ, his is bonkers. Wait till you hear that episode. It is
I can't
insane.
wait. Every Thursday, everyone.
Yes.
You can check it out. By the way, just for time frame, right now, as we're recording this episode, which I don't know what episode it's going to be, you'll find out how late he is. Only episode 2 is out as we're recording this episode. Episode 1 and 2 are the only ones that are out.
I mean, we have episode 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and this one we're recording right now. We are 6 episodes in advance.
Yeah.
He's like, we gotta be prepared.
Yeah.
But it's like,
what if James comes
prepared.
down with your case of the stank dick?
Yeah. I was thinking, I just walked up to
I got
Tyler
really
and said,
worried because we didn't talk about
stinky
dicks
dick
for a while.
I got that
stinky dick, yeah.
Got that
Stinky dick, yeah.
Got that
I have
stinky
just been
dick.
interjecting the word dick and penis every once in a while just to keep up with how many times you guys say it.
All right, Tyler, do you have anything to plug? MCD.
Yeah, any of you guys want to check out my music? It's not nearly as funny as I am. It's mostly sad.
Not the early deep swish stuff.
Early deep swish stuff is pretty good. It's pretty bad, but it's good. You can find there's 3 websites. I'll list them really quickly. My main site, they're all on Bandcamp. You can look up mcdeep.bandcamp.com, just like that. You're gonna find Black Suit. You're gonna find lots of my singles. And then pretty soon I'll be, dropping Frail Whales. I got 3 songs down for that. I got a few more written. Just got to record them. James also does all the engineering for my music, so there's some plugging some of your work as well.
Yeah.
Deep Space Fly, just like it sounds. That's another project I did with a guy out in California. It was really good. And then you can look up, if you want to listen to some old bullshit, you can look up Swishy Bizzles. SWISHYBIZZLES.bandcamp.com. You can check out Deep Swish. The first stuff I did, we got Dragon Slayers up there and Mythic is up there.
From when you were in high school.
Back when I first met James, and that was kind of how we connected over music, I mean, we hung out a little bit beforehand, but that was how we really started connecting, was when we did that music, and that was Deep Swish days. So check it out.
And to
also, I'm at Tyler Bergquist on Twitter. I got Tyler Bergquist. So just be cool.
I'll keep all those links, but
you're not gonna spell Bergquist though.
No, you guys have to figure that one out.
You just have to figure it out.
I'll link all of that. But to piggyback off from us meeting, we met in a Lord of the Rings class in high school.
Yep.
Called Modern Mythology. Well, we took that, and soon we have 2 songs in the can out of 5. Modern Myth, Tyler and I, rap group.
We are the
We're
Modern
going to
Myth.
have something out.
Yeah, we're gonna do something where we did a couple of the tracks for Yardapalooza. Also, anyone who's listening in Muskegon who hasn't been to Yardapalooza or heard of Yardapalooza, or anyone in the Michigan area, or anyone who wants to travel to a sweet festival, come to Yardapalooza. We do it every June. It's summer festival I throw in Muskegon where we do some really good local bands, and it's super cheap, but it's really really high quality shit, and it's a good time.
And I perform there every year.
Yeah, he does. He has performed there.
All but the first year.
All but the first year, yeah.
Nicole, what you got to plug?
Darling Homebody, Etsy, Instagram, Tumblr, Facebook, Crumbums on all the things.
Crumbums Comic.
Oh, yeah, it's at Crumbums Comic, at Darling Homebody. I felt like there was more to say, but I feel like that's all of it.
Speaking of her Etsy, go on there. I'm plugging something every time, something specific. Check out the Gigi Allen coloring book that we made together. I came up with the concepts. She drew it. It's a great little piece. And hey, if you like hunks and his punks, there's also a coloring book of that. Buy those up. A lot of them.
Buy them all. Buy them all. I didn't buy that, but I did buy the first chapter of Homebody Loves You. That was a good one. We bought the second one as well. Yeah. So check out those comics too. Like I know she doesn't really do much of those anymore, but those are really good stuff.
I don't. Those are my.
Do you still sell those on your Etsy at least?
I think I do.
You should check them out. They're really they're some of the most charming like self-published works I've ever read. Like it's just her life with James, and it's cute and it's fun and it's not necessarily hilarious, but it's charming as hell.
Yeah, they're okay.
Which I've heard people describe Mystery Science Theater as that. So congrats, Nicole.
It's the same.
You're the same as MST3K.
It's not, though. It's very different.
It's the same.
For me, follow the podcast at MSS Pod on Facebook and Twitter, at MSS Podcast on Instagram. And if you want to email us about anything, I don't care what it is. I would love to see something in that inbox. It's msspod@yahoo.com.
Ooh,
Send us
hopping on at
anything.
Yahoo. Everyone's on Gmail nowadays, and I love Yahoo. I thought Yahoo was a good service.
They also, someone else had MSS Pod. I have podcast, and I didn't want us to have to spell out more letters.
I wonder what MSS Pod is at Gmail. We should email them and see what the fuck they're up to.
We should.
Maybe we can bite their. Maybe you can bite their username.
Hopefully.
We already know their email address.
We have a bunch of episodes out of this, but also of my other podcast, I'll Get There with Courtney and Monse. I'm a host of that, but they mainly carry the show. They just bullied me into being a co-host. I'm being honest. Them and Nicole shouted at me for 5 minutes on a podcast to put in a mic for myself. I did, and then they made the mistake of saying I'm the third member, get that 33%. Make that joke every time. I can also be found with Marshland Monster. That's my rap name. It's Marsh space land space monster. Just search for it. I'm the only one you'll find. Also, I have some other things to plug, people that support our show and friends of the show. First of all, check out The Bots That Morph. They're a show where they are redubbing B-Fighter, I believe is the name of the show. It's what Beetleborgs is based off from. It's hilarious. The guys are very nice, very fun. Check them out. Follow them at The Bots That Morph on, I believe, Twitter, Instagram, everything. And watch their show. It's on Vimeo. I'm constantly retweeting their stuff. It's hilarious. Watch it. It's in the vein of things like Kung Pao, MXC, Most Extreme Elimination Challenge, and C-Lab 2021.
But way funnier.
Those shows are really funny, too. I'm saying they're on par with those things. Also, check out Ranger Command Power Hour. It's a podcast. They have amazing guests on, actors and people involved with Power Rangers. They're great. Very nice people. Follow them at Ranger Command PH. And then just a couple fans who are showing support on Twitter at Duo Grunfox. That's DuoGrunfox. And at Rider Club Maine. Also, check out another podcast that does kind of similar to what we do. They watch Power Rangers, but also Super Sentai. Each week, they kind of compare each of the two.
Okay.
They are the Power Playthrough. They can be found on Twitter at @PPlaythrough. And that's all I have to plug. Maybe at the time of this recording, I'll have other podcasts out, like This Movie is Gay with my non-hetero friend Corwin. So please know that I'm not being offensive. It's okay that we are naming this show This Movie is Gay.
Yeah.
Are you sure P playthrough isn't pronounced PP laythrough?
I love that. Oh, Nicole just knocked it out of the park, baby. All right. Thank you guys for listening. I have been James.
Oh, I've been MC Deep, aka Tyler.
I am Nicole.
And we have been Mostly Speaking Sentai. Are you excited for Michigan to legalize marijuana?
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool.
And then you'll have cannabis people coming into the bank, dropping off mad deposits.
Yeah,
If
probably.
Illinois-
That's a good. There's a good chance that we'll probably open up several new accounts for businesses that are like dispensaries. There's a good chance.
If Illinois ever legalizes it, I will try my hardest to invest in a dispensary and make mad bank from it. And
Yeah.
also get some of that free weed, son.
Okay.
Or CBD oil. That's actually because I don't smoke the ganj.
Yeah, James is not fucking rad.
I just eat it. I go hum, nom, 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 nom. And I have to, of course, have a lot of water because it's a plant.
It's pretty fucking dry when you eat it.
I'm not talking about the oil either. I'm just saying the plant. They
Yeah,
call
he
that
just-
they call that flour.
Yeah. Yeah, James. Do they call it flour? You fucking
You
well
have-
versed in the ganj.
You have oils and you have flours.
Like
Oil and flour.
that'll be your thing, like a piece of straw or hay, but it'll be like the weed plant.
Yeah. That's exactly how a weed plant would be.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Have you seen a weed plant?
I've seen a plant weed, but not a weed plant.